Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh my God, bro. Guys, where you know? Guys, welcome back. Guys, believe you me, I don't know what happened just now. I don't know what happened just now, guys. Believe you me. Guys, one time in when I was living in Jamaica, I I believe, that when you live overseas, you're not gonna have no light problem, you're not gonna have no road problem, you're not gonna have no internet problem, you're not gonna have no problem whatsoever at all. But Jesus Christ, hmm? Them a place are worse than Jamaica, me I tell you the truth. Them a place are worse than Jamaica. Me I tell you the truth. Me and my life are going so good, so good, 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 good. And me no know what happened, guys. Believe you me. I don't know what happened. Most the PMP them call and report me like. Hmm? I must the PMP them call and report me like. So how my life just end like that. That's crazy, man. But sorry, guys. Sorry for the interruption. But I'm back. I'm back. Please come back, everybody. Oh Lord. Please come back, everybody. Please come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. We have 70 odd person on the live, guys. 70 odd person on the live. Plus what? Plus the persons on the For You page. Eh? And they call and report me live, man. But when me I say that they have to report me live, guys. When me I say, if they call and report me live. Come on, man. That is so not nice, man. And nobody can tap me from talk, Nobody can tap me from talk. Me go talk because I feel me country. I feel me country, right? And nobody can go stop me from talk. I will talk from now till tomorrow morning. Talk from now till tomorrow morning. I don't know how the life just end like that. How it just end like that. With so much people on the live watching. That is so not nice, man. But guys, me still a do my live, Nobody can stop me. Nobody can stop me. Me still a do my live. Me still a cook same way too. And me still a do my live. No matter what the PMP them a try, guys. You understand me? We're going to talk about the injustice that is going on in our society, and in the injustice our women have been going through because of the PMP criminal organization. Nobody now gonna stop you from talk about that. We're going to talk about it. Hey, we're going to talk about it. No forces are for hell going to stop you from talking about it. Because the years our women have been meeting the hand of the PMP criminal organization. You think I look a bit at, hey, I should not even know, I should not even know. You hear? You see when the PMP supporter, what they call her, on 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 the YouTube. She have a YouTube channel now. Eh? You see when she come out and I come talk about um what the PMP General Secretary, they go to the court because they trouble the two girls or something. Eh? I don't think I look how a woman go through with the hands of the PMP criminal organization. Hmm? I don't think I look You can report me live from now till the morning. You not going to stop me from talk about the injustice that we are facing in this society by the PMP criminal organization. You not going to stop with. You just make me get stronger. You just make me get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. You not going to stop with. Right? You know, treat Kamika like she no have no family. She no have no kids to feed like the rest of Uno, right? Like the rest of Uno, she no have no family to take care of like the rest of Uno. Eh? She in her good job. She a do her work. She want to know why she's being fired from the Integrity Commission, and the Jamaican people wants to know, right? Why Miss Kamika have been fight um Miss Kamika contract have not been signed, right? We need to know. And Sir Patrick Allen need to come out and tell the Jamaican people, or don't sign it. Don't sign it because you have the power in your hand. Sir Patrick Allen, you have the power in your hands to terminate Miss Kamika or and I would tell you no, Mr. Governor General, I want to tell you no to 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 dash away and throw out that recommendation that Greg Christie, right, have recommend, throw it out because it's not like we want Miss Kamika. We need Miss Kamika. We need Miss Kamika. Guys, believe you me, don't know what happened to the live a while ago. I don't know what happened to the live, but I apologize. Apologize, guys. I apologize. I don't know what happened. And I have 70 odd persons on the live just now. And I don't know who report the live and so forth and take it down. But we still gonna talk same way. They can't stop you from talk because we have freedom of speech. You understand? And we're free to defend who we want to defend and talk about who we want to talk about. Nobody gonna muzzle me. Nobody gonna muzzle me. Right? When we say injustice, we must talk up against it. We must talk up against it. For years, we have been silent, right? We have been silent and we have been going through it, right? We have been going through it with the PMP criminal organization for years, and we are tired of it. We need justice, right? We need justice. She have done nothing. Nothing. She have done nothing. She reapply, right? She reapply. Uno make sure say she get back her job. That's all me I say. Uno make sure say she get back her job. Because if she don't get back her job, when you think of peace and safety, it's a sudden destruction. I'm gonna come up on it in the Integrity Commission. Right? Sudden destruction. And we want to ask the question. We want to ask the question. We want to ask Greg Christie, right? Who are the persons that have um meeting with Kamika? We want to know. We want to know all of these information. Who in the Integrity Commission have meeting with Miss Kamika? And we want to know who within the Integrity Commission, right? Write to the Governor General to say that Miss Kamika contract not going to be renewed. We want to know. We want to know all of these things. We want to know all of these things because in our good home so Angela Bromberg could have balled from now till tomorrow morning. Nobody now stop nobody from getting no job in a Jamaica. But what we are saying, we don't want the PMP criminal organization to fill these organization, right? These agencies are some I would put it as some secret agencies that no political force should involve within, right, the Integrity Commission. We have so much PMP inside here already. Why don't want to full up the Integrity Commission of PMP for? Eh? Why don't want to do it for? Guys, guys, me say it last night, I'm going to say it again. I believe that majority of the PMP criminal organization members of parliament, so the statutory declaration cannot be certified. It cannot be certified. But guess what? Because they have them people inside the Integrity Commission, they certify them anyhow. And a sabotage the labor right them. Right? You know, can't listen, you have to prove me wrong. You know have to prove me wrong Integrity Commission. And if you don't prove me wrong, me I go think the same thing. Me I go think the same thing. And you can't tap me from think when me want to think either. Because you know corrupt in a day. You know corrupt in a day. And me kind of blame the government too, Me kind of blame the government too because me don't know how comes the government can sit by and watch the Integrity Commission be filled with PMP. Eh? How the Prime Minister, how the Prime Minister sit down and watch the PMP fill the Integrity Commission. Hmm? Guys, me a cook, sorry for the names. Me not understand. Me not understand and me a try understand and me can't understand. Can somebody help me understand this? Hmm? We need justice for Miss Kamika. We need justice for the young lady. We need justice. I mean, now come and fight today. Me now come and fight today. Me now come and fight today. Me I talk about it over and over and over again. You understand? Because I'm all for women. You understand what I mean? Who wants to serve this country and serve this country diligently. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, me all for our women, man. Trust me. Me all for them, man. When me see Andrew appoint these women in a certain position, me I say, yes, we are going to get the work done. We are going to get some work done. And me I tell you, say, these women never prove me wrong. They never prove me wrong. You understand what I mean? I wanted to draw your attention to something, people. Look at our new um um our new MPs. Look at our new MPs, right? And the way how they are performing. Look at them. Eh? Look at them. And look at the way they are performing in their constituencies. Right? Look at Tova Hamilton down there in Chilani. Hmm? Look how long the PMP have that constituency. And look at the job that Tova Hamilton is doing down there in Chilani. Hmm? Look at Morrison. Eh? Look how much job, right? She had to down there in St. Catherine there. Hmm? Look at Central Manchester. Look at Rhoda Crawford and the things that Rhoda Crawford is doing for Central Manchester. Hmm? Look at Anne-Marie Vaz and the things that Anne-Marie Vaz is doing for the people of Portland. Hmm? And that is the reason why. Look at Crystal Lee. Hmm? Look at Crystal Lee and the things that you're doing in St. Anne. Eh? Look at Simit Kamika Simit in Hanover. Look at the things that she's doing for the community in Hanover. All of our women, all of our women. Look at and the finance minister. Eh? Look what she's doing for her constituency. Right? All of these women that the prime minister put in place, right? Have put in place. These people are getting the job done. Morning, Row. These people are getting the job done, and the Prime Minister is strategic in what he's doing. He's putting people who can do the work. Why the PMP feel that corruption have to involve in everything? Corruption have to involve in everything, man. If the Prime Minister put the lady there, not the Prime Minister, if the Governor General appoint the lady, right? Only left the lady to serve now. Only left the lady to serve. She's no threat to no, right? She's no threat to no. If they are doing a job, right? If they are doing a job, uno have this problem with her. If they are doing a job, uno have this problem with her. Why don't want to corrupt the woman? Hmm? Why don't want to corrupt the woman? And when the woman, no inner way, no inner, uno want to take disadvantage of the woman. Hmm? I saw no plan for live for no and for the rest of the life. The woman not involved in no corruption and don't leave the woman alone. Or don't leave Miss Kamika alone. Right? We don't want to charge the Prime Minister for. We don't dump on him to charge the Prime Minister for. Eh? The Prime Minister have done nothing. Uno have paid millions of dollars, right? To overseas investigator to investigate the Prime Minister. The man report come back and the man said there is nothing to charge the Prime Minister of, right? There is nothing to report that the Prime Minister is enriching himself. Nothing whatsoever at all. So why uno want, right, Mr. Mika to cook up with to charge the Prime Minister? Why uno so corrupt PMP? Why uno so corrupt? Eh? Why uno so corrupt? The lady just a do her job. She just doing her job, man. For Christ's sake. Uno going to write and come talk about her contract not going to be renewed. Eh? We, the Jamaican people who are paying her, want to know why her contract not going to be renewed. Right? The Integrity Commission must come and answer the Jamaican people and tell the Jamaican people why Kamika contract not going to be renewed. Because everybody within the work in the Integrity Commission have been telling the Jamaican people that Kamika contract not going to be renewed because he never charged the Prime Minister. He never charged the Prime Minister. So what was there to charge the Prime Minister for? Eh? What was there to charge the Prime Minister for? I'm going to tell the Jamaican people. I'm going to tell the Jamaican people because I want to know, and the Jamaican people really, really interested to know also. So I'm going to tell us, I feel we taxpayer money. I pay everybody within the Integrity Commission. I feel money, I pay everybody within the Integrity Commission. I'm telling you already. I'm telling you again, over again, right? We're telling you over again, right? If Miss Kamika can't be in there, Greg Christie can't be in there neither, right? If Miss Kamika can't be, right, in the Integrity Commission, right? Greg Christie can't be in there neither, right? Can't be in there. Mr. Lawrence, Dayton, 20-year friend, can't be in there neither. Can't be, right? Peter Phillips, long time advisor friend, can't be in there neither. Come on, man, let me get it right. Let me get it right, people. It can't be, right? It cannot be. We need justice. We need justice. We need justice. Justice for Miss Kamika. We need justice for Miss Kamika. We need justice, man. We cannot continue like this. Too much corruption. Too many corruption is taking place in the society. And what is bad, guys? What is bad, You see, when you have too much corruption in our society, it stops us from grow, It stops us from grow. You understand what I mean? But I'm just dying for the day, right? Where some of these people get handcuffed by police and go to prison. Mm? I'm just dying for that day to come. Because I don't like it now go come, It a go come. It a go come. Some of them people here are go to prison. May I assure you that. They might go to prison. Because they cannot continue this way under the PMP criminal organization. Yeah, guys. But guys, let me tell you something. In this election, we have two choice. We have two persons, and we have two party that put up themselves for leadership. We have the JLP and we have the PMP. We have Dr. Anjo Michael Wellness, and we have Mark Golding putting up themselves for leadership in this country. And if we not clear who we want to vote for or which party is the best, you understand what I mean? We have seen it clear right now which party to vote for. Yeah, man. Because we have seen if you are 25, 25, 24, 23, 18, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13. Yeah, man, if you're 13, 12, put it at 12. If you are 12 to 25 years old right now as a young person, you cannot say that you don't see anything to vote for, or the two party is the same, or um the PMP, what Mark Golding and the PMP wasn't in power, so they need a chance. No, you cannot say that. You cannot say that. If you are 12 to 25, you cannot say that, right? We have a clear perspective on the two party who, if we want to vote, who we must cast our ballot for. You know what I mean? And believe you me, when I look on the way the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wellness have been managing the country, you know, really and truly, me have to give me credit. Me have to give me credit. Believe you me. Because what I've seen this Prime Minister have done in terms of infrastructure, in terms of uh, our economy, he deserve a third term. He deserve a third term. And no wonder why the opposition is angry and will do anything to get rid of this prime minister. But the Jamaican people, we must make sure that we stand up and fight for what is right And we must stand up for justice. You understand? We must stand up for those who are making our lives better. We must stand up for those who are who is building out our country and try to move our country forward. You understand what I mean? We must fight for anybody like that. And listen to me. The government have gone to court so many times. Why? Because the PMP criminal organization bring them to court for what? Because they want to solve crime and violence in our society. They want to develop our country. And the PMP criminal organization is fighting against the government. Why the PMP criminal organization don't want to see our country develop? Ilian, big up yourself. Hmm? Why? Hmm? Savage, big up yourself. Why the PMP criminal organization don't want our country to develop? Every time the Prime Minister open up his mouth and talk about development, the PMP criminal organization have a problem with it. The Prime Minister said the Portmore have outgrown itself. Portmore need to turn into the 15 parish, right? And the PMP said no, no. And remember, remember this, everybody, that when it comes on to turn Portmore into the 15 parish, it started under the PMP criminal organization. It started under the PMP criminal organization. And now the government have tried, right, to bring it to fruition. And now the PMP criminal organization having a problem with it. The government said that they want to move from under the king. You understand? And become republic. The opposition bring the government to court. Why? Because the government want to move Jamaica from the queen to become republic. Why we want to stay and bow to a king and we don't have king in a Jamaica? Hmm? Why we want to stay under my golden ancestors and bow down to them? Hmm? Why? Eh? The PMP criminal organization bring the government to court for it. Yes, when the government want to get rid of the criminals and gangs in our society, right? They go to the opposition and they tell the opposition that let us come together, right? And get rid of these criminals within our society. You know what the opposition tell the government? No, we are not joining hand with you, government, to fight no crime and no violence. You fight it for yourself. Hmm? But the government continue anyhow to pursue, right? And to make and trying to make Jamaica a better place for me and you. Yeah, man. And guys, the government press on and the government invest in the security force. The government buy them car, the government buy them bus, the government buy them plane, the government buy them helicopter, the government the government don't buy no plane. Sorry. The government buy them helicopter, the government buy them boat, the government build police station for them. The government refurbish the police station. The government raise the pay. The government just invest. And listen to me. When the government take over the police force was 6,500. You know how much the government, before me go there, me I run ahead of myself. Before the government um um when the government take over government in 2016, the government said, no man, the police force is at 6,500. And people just a left police force, left, right, and center, because them now get no good pay under the PMP criminal organization. Everybody just are going on a left. And the government go on a massive recruitment drive. Sorry, guys. You know what the police force is today? The police force is 4,500 strong, right? And the government raised the pay. Right now, nobody want to leave the police force, right? Because they might get good treatment, they might get good pay, and everything that they want is at the fingertip. You know, remember when police was in a police station and rain a fall and the water coming from them? You know, remember when you know call the police station to report one domestic violence, and the matter say them don't have no care if you come there. Eh? You don't remember them thing there? When last you hear them thing there? When last you hear them thing there under this government here? The government have, when you talk to these men and women in our security force, they say their morals have been boosted because they have everything at their fingertip. If they cough, the government ask them what happened, and the government supply their needs, right? And that is the reason why the government today have able to see 36% reduction in crime and violence without the help of the opposition People National Criminal Organization Party. Eh? This government is serious about fighting crime and violence. This government is serious about growing our country. This government is serious about development. Let me tell you something. When this government took office in 2016, when it comes down to our economy, this government take over our debt to GDP of 149%. Eh? And at the end of this financial year, our debt going to be at 69% to GDP. Tell me something. You want a better government than this? Do you want a better government like this? And remember, Jamaican people, Mark Golding he tell us that Andrew Michael Holness and the government must stop pay off the debt and give the Jamaican people the money. Oh God, Jamaica, we don't want a man like this in our parliament. We don't need a man like this in our parliament. We must do everything within our power to get rid of the PMP and to get rid of Mark Golding, because he mean Jamaica no good. What you mean by Jamaica? What you mean by the Prime Minister and the government must stop paying down the debt and take care of the people in Jamaica? Come on, man. Come on. We cannot do that. Jamaica debt have been a burden on the Jamaican people back for years. You understand me? And the Prime Minister decide to do something about it now. Right? Let me tell you something, people. Under the PMP criminal organization, our debt was so high that when them are tax we, they're not afraid for tax. They tax salt, they tax hand card, they tax human sanitary, they tax every God Almighty thing. Because the reason why they were taxing, guys, because they want the money, right, to pay off the debt. But listen, there was a paying off the debt. There was a paying off the debt. They were just taxing us to rob us of our resources. Oh God Almighty. But thank God for the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, who have come to Jamaica Rescue and decided that only way for Jamaican people to get a break and to leave out of poverty to prosperity is to pay off our debt. And let me tell you something, people. The Prime Minister paying off our debt, you see? And you know what him do? You see, the Jamaica's, the IMF set us a target, right? That the government need to set aside every financial year to pay off our debt. You know what the Prime Minister do? The Prime Minister pay more than what they set, so we can pay off our loan more faster, right? That we can have the free hand, right, to do certain things within our country. The more we pay off with it, the more money we have to spend and develop our country, right? The PNP never know them there's something there because they are not a leader, right? They are not a leader, right? And there is no leadership within the PNP criminal organization. So they don't know them there's something here, right? So the prime minister go ahead and he pay more than what he should pay because he want to see Jamaica develop. He want to build highway with our own money. He want to build. He want to buy buses with our own money. We want to build police station with our own money. We want to build hospital with our own money. And listen, let me tell you people, when you pay off your debt, right, it give you free hand to do these things. We use our own money to develop ourselves and be independent. But the PNP don't know them as something here. The PNP don't know them as something here, you know. And that is the reason why he might come talk about the government must stop, pay off the debt, and give the Jamaican people the money. And remember, on top of it, you know, remember, sorry guys, remember this, guys, on top of paying off our debt, right? Remember, we now tax the Jamaican people to pay off our debt, right? This government is the only government in Jamaica history who have come to the Jamaican people rescue and decide that they're not going to tax the Jamaican people anymore. Oh God Almighty, what a day! What a day when the Jamaica Labour Party take government in this country and come to the people rescue. Hmm? Come to the people rescue. Oh God, the government come and the government say, listen to me, Uno have been taxed for years on top of years. It's time for you to get a break from the taxation when the PMP did have no under. Oh God, Jamaica people, we know not tired. We're not tired of the taxes. And the government in 2016 come and present a budget and said no new taxes. And the Jamaican people rejoice because under the PMP criminal organization, they never have a break because the PMP kill them with tax. Kill them with tax. They not kill you with tax. Their tax come, their tax go, and when they don't see nothing else in tax, they start to tax hand cards, and they start to tax women stay free, and they start to tax salt. Eh? But let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. If we don't want a better Jamaica, if we want a better Jamaica, if we want a Jamaica, right, that work for all, if we want a prosperous Jamaica, if we want to uplifting Jamaica, we have to vote for the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. We have to vote for the Jamaica Labour Party because of the Jamaica Labour Party have the remedy and have the vision to push Jamaica from poverty to prosperity. No other party right now cannot do it. You understand what I mean? Andrew Michael Holness, guys, is doing it for the Jamaican people. You understand me? The man a do it, guys. The man a do it. You understand? He man a work on behalf of every Jamaicans. Every Jamaicans. The man a work on behalf of every Jamaicans. You understand me? And we must do everything within our power, within the law, to make sure the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness with his cabinet return to power to develop this nation. Right? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We must do everything within the law and to make sure our prime minister get the third term. They can talk this, they can talk that about him, right? But everything that they're talking is speculation, lies, rumors, and propaganda. Eh? And the Jamaican people are tired of it. They are tired of it. Jamaican people don't want to hear nothing from the criminal organization of the PMP. Because of one message the PMP have, one message. And the message is Anjo, 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 Anjo. Yes, everybody knows say Anjo are no good. Everybody knows say Anjo are no good. We don't stop talk about him now. If you don't want to seek government, you don't seek government, you don't go up on a platform and don't talk about what you don't want to do for Jamaica. If you don't farm government, you don't talk about those things. I don't stop talk about Anjo. We know say Anjo popular. I don't want to rile up on a crowd, right? You know what? Because anytime you don't want to the crowd to rally up, you don't have to call the prime minister name. Yeah, man. You don't have to call the prime minister name. Anyhow, the PNP party dead, the meeting dead, and they want to look a vibe. All them have to do is call Anjo name. Eh, call Anjo name, man. Yeah, and everybody reel up because you call the most popular man name in the entire world right now. Andrew and Donald Trump. Them man, they are the most two popular man in the entire world right now. Yeah, man. Let me tell you something, man. A whole heap of people Andrew disappoint. Let me tell you something. Whole heap of people. You understand? Because a lot of people was waiting for Andrew to fall. They were just waiting for Andrew to fall. But it disappoint them, man. Disappoint them. Disappoint them. May I tell you, me just happy that we have a good leader. We're just happy we have a good leader and we have a leader that put Jamaica first. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, we have a leader who put Jamaica first. And it's not about enriching himself like Mark Golding. You know? He's not about enriching himself like Mark Golding. And the rest of the PMP criminal organization who have enriched themselves, right? Through Finsac. And he always try to insult us, to tell us about he never involved in Finsac. Eh? Or you know if he involved in Finsac when your company was a big beneficiary. That is how you start that is how you have that the business them now in a mark. Tell the Jamaican people that is how you have your banking business right now, right? Because of Finsac. You know how much people, you know how much people jump to their debt because of you, Mark Golding, Peter Phillips, Peter Bunting, eh? I think a little bit of people, PJ, make jump to them debt, hmm? And a little bit, Massa, and a little bit. And that is the reason why you can come today and boast, right? Boast and talk about your wealth, and you're well rich already. You're well rich already, eh? Because you have become rich of the poor people back in this country. Ronald Tweet tell me, your CM colleagues, Ronald Tweet, tell us that the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich, Mark Golding, right, was in Finsac. Yeah, man, was in Finsac. Oh, God, boy, trust me. Me know say no. If Jamaican people not strong up, if we not stand up strong, y'all come to create another Finsac. Yeah, sorry, guys. You know? Yes, guys, I tell you, we must do everything in our power. Everything to deny the PMP. Because a much they want to come mash up this country, I ask Christ. Much they want to come mash up this country. The history have been shown that every time this country grow, every time this country on the brink, right, of taking off, of growing, the PNP always come and destroy the growth. You know? Always come and destroy the growth. Listen to me. Whenever time this country see any growth at all under the JLP government, any growth whatsoever at all this country see, right? Under the Jamaica Labour Party, PNP don't know how to grow country. PNP don't have a clue how to grow country. You hear me I tell you? In every era, right? In every era of the PNP party, or in their times, right? PNP only see their political party. Everything PNP put party before. You hear me I tell you? And that is the reason why they have such a poor pass, because they always put party over Jamaica. Always put party over Jamaica. And me hear the flag with the same thing too. Me hear the flag of them with the same thing, with the same mentality. Say the party come first. Me hear them with the same thing. Say them party come first. And it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. As much as how me love the Jamaica Labour Party, and me love what Andrew Michael Wallace do. You understand what I mean? Me now go put the JLP over Jamaica. Right? Because if the JLP destroying Jamaica, me now go stand up, right? And agree with it. Me now go stand up and agree with it. You crazy? Jamaica come first. Jamaica come first. Right? And that is what I love with the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. Yeah, man. Me love Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. Why? Because the man put Jamaica first. The man put Jamaica first. Is that about politics for Andrew? Is that about politics? The man tell me, you know. The man tell me, and the man tell me at his budget presentation. The man urge us. Man urge the citizens of Jamaica. The man said, Jamaica, let's choose Jamaica. Choose Jamaica. Yeah? The man could have easily well said, listen to me, I am the best Prime Minister Jamaica ever had. Right? I am the best Prime Minister Jamaica have. The man could have said. So so vote for me. The man never said that. Sorry about for the background noise, guys. The man never said that. The man said choose Jamaica, because the man put Jamaica above everything. Because at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, everything that we do, and he everything that he does, right? And Jamaica is going to affect. Jamaica is going to affect. So the man said, listen, let us choose Jamaica. Right? Let us choose Jamaica. The PNP no see that they way there. The PNP no see that they way there. PNP is all about handout, and it's all about them want to finish my food. You hear me I tell you? It's all about them want to finish my food. So the farthest we can stay from the PNP criminal organization, let us stay far away from them. Right? You need to have them in opposition. Because, let me draw your attention to something. You see, if the PNP can manage, right, to steal so much money in opposition, can you imagine Jamaica? Can you imagine?
right? How much money them a go thief if they farm government? Hmm? Think about it. And think about it. Good. If the PMP can manage to thief so much money within the municipal corporation, right? Can you imagine if they farm government, what am I going to do with taxpayer money? Lord God Almighty God. Come like you don't understand what I want. You don't understand what I want. Eh? Listen to me. Mark Cunning, Peter Bunting, they have used a lot of their personal money in their political campaign on top of what they thief in the municipal corporation. You hear me? They use a whole lot of their personal money. You know, hear Peter Bunting come and tell you, say, when the PMP light did cut off, and him have to go take $1 million out of money to put a light for the PMP, so PMP can have light in at the office. You know things say, Peter Bunting going to make him $1 million good on in jail. You think he's going to make him $1 million good on in jail? He might go want it back. And that is the reason why they might do everything in their power to farm back government, because they want back their money. You don't think you see corruption yet? You don't think you see corruption yet? You don't make this a PMP farm government and see so. If you don't think you see corruption yet, you see, you don't make this a PMP criminal organization risers. You don't make them farm government. Are you going to see corruption? You're not going to see corruption. You're not going to see corruption. Remember me tell you now. The things that I want to ask the PMP criminal organization and the slave master British citizen Mark Cunning. I want to ask a question. If you are both for the Jamaican people, especially your Mark, if you are both for the Jamaican people, and I tell we say, you make your money already. You understand what I mean? So you don't have to be in a politics. Yeah. You make your money already. If you make your money already, Mark Cunning, why don't make the PMP caretakers and councillors and mayors in the municipal corporation and thief the taxpayer money? Why? Why not have them in there thief the taxpayer money to fund on the political party? I want to tell the Jamaican people why you can't use your money since you're so rich, Mark Cunning. Why you never use your money? Use your money now and fund the political campaign. Eh? Yeah man, you rich man, so use all the money, full the money, and run the political campaign. Why not fear live off of the taxpayer back of this country? We don't understand. Me try if you understand and me don't understand. Me try if you understand and me can't understand, guys. Believe you me. But guys, let me use sleep and my debt. Let me use sleep and my debt, guys. You hear me tell you? Them people here want back every God Almighty red cent when they spend. And you hear them tell me? You hear them tell me say they want power and they want power at all costs. Why you think they gonna dig up even the dead? Even the dead they gonna dig up to come on the political platform. You know, see, even gunman and badman and Dan, they are on the political campaign platform. You don't know, see? Because they need power and they need power at all costs. You hear me? They need power and they need power at all costs. You don't be able to save no people. You know, better, listen, Mama used to tell me, you know, Andrew, you sleep my debt. You know, don't play a blind eye. Right? You know, don't play a blind eye with these things, you know. You understand what I mean? You know, don't play a blind eye with these things. Because the PMP is very cunning. Very, very cunning. Right? Very, very cunning. They will looking at your eye. They will looking at your eye. Remember me tell you, if you eat and take out every God Almighty thing onto your plate and let you foodless. I saw the PNP wicked. Remember me tell you that? I saw the PNP wicked. But I need somebody to call Great Christie and tell Great Christie to take away himself. Take away himself. Great Christie is no longer welcome at the Integrity Commission. Great Christie is no longer welcome at the Integrity Commission. Great Christie have no integrity. Leave. You see, from the first time, they didn't rob Great Christie, and Great Christie never got to the police, even though the police was begging Great Christie to come and tell the police what happened. Eh? Great Christie never seems to budge to go and assist the police in the investigation. Never seems to budge. So tell me something. Tell me something, guys. So somebody are gonna rob me hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the police are trying to investigate, and they refuse. Eh? So much money we have. Why me don't want police to investigate the matter? Or just free money? Me don't understand. Try, make me understand. Me don't know. Probably me I think too much. Probably me I think too much, guys. So make me understand. Make me understand. So somebody can rob me one suitcase of money. One suitcase of money. And the police want me to come and give a statement about the matter. And me refuse to. No, I say something wrong. Something wrong. Something right. But the question I want to ask Great Christie, is that the money they get from the PNP criminal organization to set up the most honorable Dr. and Jamaica Lowness? Eh? Me want to ask the question. Me want to ask the question. Eh? Great Christie, is that the money you collect from the PNP to destroy the most honorable Dr. and Jamaica Lowness? Let me understand. Let me understand. Here, please. Let me understand. Please, let me understand. Because me no know. Me don't know. We want to understand. So let me understand, please. But guys, for real, the PNP is no good for Jamaica. No good for Jamaica. Let us do everything within our power, as I said, to deny the PNP criminal organization. Guys, because I say a whole lot more, but you hear my voice I get worse and worse. I don't want my voice to go. Believe you me. I don't want my voice to go, so I take my time and not talk. Yeah? Guys, if you're new, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and share, guys. Guys, I pinned the next YouTube channel within the chat. Subscribe to that channel for me, please. So, guys, let me talk about some of the things what the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Knowles is doing for the country, and doing especially for the poor people of this country. And guys, let me just talk about what the Prime Minister have been doing for the poor, because it when it comes down to poor people, right? Many people talk. Talk. But when it comes to the reality, they do little and nothing to help out the poor people. right? Yeah, man. Then they look like nothing, guys, to help out the poor people of this country. So let us talk about the poor in this in this country, right? Our prime minister, our prime minister have decided that to break the back of poverty, you have to hit it from the root, right? From the root. And the prime minister create this agency, right? Where if you were born after 2021, eh? If you were born after 2021, you can register with this agency to access these funds that the government going to put in place for those who on path. If you on path and you're born after 2021, you can register with this agency that the government is putting money into, right? And every financial year, the government going to pump money in it, right? For anybody that register. And when you reach the age of 18 years of age, you can draw down on this money. And remember, when the government is putting money in it for you, right? But there are plans for parents to put money inside it for their kids too, if they have it, or if anybody want to contribute to put money inside it for anybody of their choice, they can go ahead and put it inside. You understand what I mean? And when they reach the age of 18 years of age, they can draw down the money, right? No matter how much inside here, they can draw down on it. And they can use that funds to either send themselves to school, to university, right? Or college, or they can use it to open a business, or they can use it to buy a house or to pay down on a house, or they can use it to buy a property of values. You understand what I mean? And when you do those things, right, it kind of break the curse of poverty. Yeah, man. And the next thing I see the prime minister is doing, the prime minister have this social house initiative that he take on to help the poor people of this country. Remember me tell you, a lot of people, a lot of prime minister, a lot of politicians and prime minister talk about the poor. But the only thing they do is talk. But this a prime minister, he ma talk and he ma put him money where his mouth is. Right? The social housing program. The prime minister said to the 63 MPs, who no look for the people them in our constituency who is very, very poor. Identify them. May I give each one of you 5 houses for these people within our society that cannot turn duck off this. Right? The prime minister said, may I give each one of you 5 houses each per year. So no look for the poor people them in our constituency. And the government will build them a house. And believe you me, guys, when the prime minister start to go around and cutting ribbons for some of these poor people. Supposed to not see where them people you live. Me never know say people they are Jamaica live in a car. I never know if you did tell me see one man that come out of the car and the man having kids them in the car asleep in an old abandoned Volvo. Me see people literally are living you have to call it full cub. You have to call it full cub. And you know what? You know what? You know what? When the government go to these places and open up these houses, and you see the tears of joy just a run down these people face, man. Boy, I mean, no know. But tears there for me, I too. Because me no know what me easy for your loss, brother. But tears come up for me, I. No, the thing is, every time me say good, tears always come me eye. Every time me say good, tears always come me eye. And if me no rate the Prime Minister for nothing whatsoever at all, me I tell you, Mr. And a little bit of people you help and you change them circumstances. You know what you allow those people to do now? Is to take themselves out of poverty. You know what they can do now? They can use that land title with the house on it and go borrow money and to create a business, right? And so you move people from poverty to prosperity. The money that you use to build a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom house for the poor people of Jamaica, you could use it, right? And build board house, like for food for the poor, right? But those houses no last long. And you cannot use those houses to go on our bank, right? You cannot use those houses to go to any bank to borrow no money. So you build concrete house for them. Guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and share, guys, please. So they can talk this and they can talk that about you, Mr. Wellness. But at the end of the day, Mr. Wellness, you will remain. A matter of fact, the history have been written a long time ago, that you are the best Prime Minister Jamaica ever had. When you look back, me might not have no sense in a Mike and Manley time and Buster Manty time, right? But we have read about Buster Manty and Norman Manley, right? We have seen PJ Patterson Siaga, Portia Simpson Miller, Bruce Gordon, and you have been the number one out of them all, Mr. Wellness. One thing I have recognized with us as Jamaicans, we don't like to see people do good, especially to our one another, because we believe that it is a crime to do good to each other. Right? Me see the PMP criminal organization go on a campaign talking about the free house that you're helping out the poor people with in Jamaica. Hmm? You know, see, the PMP is non-progressive. Non-progressive. Right? Right now, Mr. Boldness, I have seen where you have been creating amusement park. And your vision is to build a park in every parishes. Right? And you start from Montego Bay. That park that you have built in Montego Bay at the Dump Up Beach. Oh my God. It is a model for the rest of the Caribbean. Right? And I see where you started one more in Portmore for the Portmore people. It is state-of-the-art park. You can play basketball inside and you can play basketball outside. You can drag. You can go and eat ice cream. You can go and have picnic. Mr. Holness, listen to me. Continue to develop Jamaica. I heard you said you want to build one in Mandeville. And me hear the backward thinking PMP mayor in Mandeville talking about Mandeville don't need any park. Mr. Prime Minister, you are the Prime Minister of Jamaica. No let no pissy tail PMP tell you nothing. Because the park that they have in Manchester, in central Manchester, right? We used to have access to it. We used to can walk through the park, go buy one juicy patty or one McDonald's patty or one mother's patty and come sit down in the park and eat it. We used to meet up with girlfriend in the park to go on a date, right? You can't do them, there's something they know because the park is under lock and key. Nobody can walk through it, right? That is the backward thinking of the PMP criminal organization. And me hear the man that come talk about Mandeville, no want no park. Eh? Mr. Holness, nobody follow him because he might talk for himself. He might talk for himself, right? He not talk on behalf of Manchester or people of central Manchester. Right? Listen, let me tell you something. The worst Mandeville have ever been is under this mayor. Right? Is under this mayor. The worst Mandeville I've ever seen. And people of central Manchester, let me send out a warning here to them. Right? He's going to put up himself to run against Moya Crawford. Let me tell you something. Don't sell out Miss Rhoda for Mitchell. Because Rhoda have been doing a tremendous job since Miss Rhoda have taken over central Manchester. Central Manchester have been reformed. People are expanding their businesses. The whole place have been transformed for the betterment of the people of central Manchester. Look at the market. Look at the terrible condition the mayor have the Mandeville market in. Eh? Look at those things, people, and tell me if the PMP criminal organization treat the Jamaican people good. Come, Papa. Look and tell me. Look and tell me if they mean the Jamaican people no good. Them people that mean the Jamaican people no good. No good. You hear me? So people of central Manchester, you don't fool yourself. Please. You don't take no money. You don't make no done or nobody influence you. to sell out on a dignity, right? Because at the end of the day, the $5,000 going to done at a snap. That $5,000 they're going to done. On not selling a vote. Because no politician can pay you for no vote. You hear me? No politician can pay you for no vote. Right? No politician at all. So you just hold the fort and hold on upon the dignity and the pride. Right? And to continue with the development of Central Manchester under the leadership of Miss Rhoda Crawford. You hear me? Alright. So we'll go back to the Prime Minister now. We'll go back to the Prime Minister. So the Prime Minister, guys, is doing a tremendous job in changing the lives of Jamaicans. Believe you me. Listen to me. The Prime Minister said, no new taxes. And on top of the new taxes, he's giving Jamaicans who work under $1 million $20,000. And I know many of you have received your $20,000. Me want you to tell me which government in the history of Jamaica ever give back anybody whatsoever at all money. Eh? You know how much taxes P.J. Patterson, Omar Davis, Peter Phillips, collect for we? You don't know how much taxes they collect for we? And not under one budget. They say they might give back even $20 out of what we pay. None whatsoever at all. This government have come and break the curse of implementing no new taxes and a give back money in a real time in our pocket. Oh God. It only takes a visionary to do that. No PNP criminal organization can do that. None. Because they don't have the skill. And they just think about the political party and not about Jamaicans. You hear me telling you? PNP only think about PNP. They only think about PNP. You hear me? They only think about PNP. Then no matter where the country want to go or where the country want to reach. Right? It's all about them. And that is the reason why, they always, sometimes when you pass these PNP parish council, you always see them. You always see a lot of people line up at these municipal corporation. What do you think they line up there for? They line up there for money. They line up there for money. You right? They line up there for money. Because the PNP believe in handout. Right? They believe in handout. They work for nothing and they want to receive. And that is the reason why, you hear many people nowadays I can't talk about nothing now go on. Nothing now go on. Yes, nothing now go on because you don't want to look work. Because you don't believe in handout too much. Not under this government. Not under this government. Every God Almighty soul have to go look work. Every soul have to go look work. Under this government. Right? Yeah, man. Every soul have to go look work under this government. We are tired. We are tired of it. Yeah? We are tired of it. Our taxpayer money have been given to criminals. Have been given to criminals. You don't know here what go on at St. Catherine? You don't know here what go on at St. Catherine? The one other gang in St. Catherine, right, went over the municipal corporation and take away water truck. Our taxpayer money water truck. They take away. Take away the water truck from over there. And the mayor did not report it to the police that our water truck have been stealing from a gang in Spanish Town. You understand what I mean? Somebody have been thief from a gang in Spanish Town. And not only that, the $1 billion that they thief from the Municipal Corporation in St. Catherine, they use it, some out of it, and I pay the gang for deliver water to the citizen in St. Catherine. You don't never hear them yet. You don't never hear them yet. And then there's something that mash up the country now. And then there's something that mash up the country. And I don't hear no watchdog groups come out and say nothing about it. Right? I don't hear them say nothing about it. Right? Me don't hear them say nothing. Right? What happened? Papi? What happened, Papi? Me don't hear them say nothing about it, guys. Nothing whatsoever at all. Right? But as the police come up under heavy fire and they return fire and gunman drop down, they ready to go talk about police and kill off. Eh? Let me tell you something, you see. You see, under this government, Jamaica going to go back to rules and laws. Yeah? Under this government. You see these watchdog groups that's used to get funding from the American government. Me say, you know how long me attack say, anybody a fund this group must stop. You see, when Donald Trump come, and Donald Trump say, no, sir. Some of them funds that we are leave out of the country, we go fund some type of groups in other country. Me a go cut it. And the best thing he ever do, especially for these groups, watchdog groups in Jamaica. And one of the best thing Donald Trump ever do, man. Me I tell you that truth. Because some of them groups, they not serve Jamaica one bit. All them do is serve themselves. And 99.9% of them are PMP them. 99.9% of them are PMP. Yeah, man. 99.9% of them are PMP, guys. Believe you me. We're not going to check the stats. We're not going to check the stats. Some of them all have symbols like the PMP criminal organization. Lord God Almighty, I don't understand what going on in Jamaica, you know. I don't understand what going on. Whole heap of things are going on, man. Whole heap of things are going on. But listen to me. The election will come. Election will come. Right? And we have two choices. Mark Goldie and Joe Holness. PMP or JLP. And I would encourage you. We would encourage anybody, right, to choose Jamaica. Choose Jamaica. Choose Jamaica Labour Party, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Yes. Choose Andrew. Because he's the man with the plan and the vision for this country. Right? And he's the one who is moving Jamaica from poverty to prosperity. Yeah, man. Check the work of the Prime Minister and tell me, even if he's a comrade, guys, you know how much comrade me see? You know how much comrade me see? Say that they now vote for Mark Golding. Right? Me hear many comrades say they now vote for Mark Golding. Me hear many comrades say they can't vote against Andrew. But them nah vote for Andrew. Right? They now vote for him and they now vote against him. Because he might do a damn good job. Yeah, man. The Prime Minister do a good job, man. And when a comrade can come out dishonest, you understand? Come out and be dishonest. Man, you have to give him a round of applause. Believe you me. Because what that man have done He have put Jamaica first. Yeah, man, he have put Jamaica first. Yeah, man, and these things we want to see happen. We want to see these things happen. Everybody knows that Mark Golding can't run the country. Mark Golding a puppy show. Mark Golding is a damn puppy show. Hey, puppy show that, man. That mean Jamaican people no good. Just get up and lie and tell your lie and spread your rumors and your misinformation from the Prime Minister. hey, believe you me, no? The PMP get a backsliding, you know. When them say the Integrity Commission never charge Andrew, you know. Me say them confused. They confused when Kamika said he not charge the Prime Minister because there is nothing to charge the Prime Minister for. Because they didn't have a plan for Andrew, you see. They didn't have a plan for Andrew to destroy the little brother. Mighty God. But you see, oh, hey, one thing we know enough. There is a God somewhere. Nobody can tell me nothing. But there is no God. There is a God somewhere. Because if it wasn't for God, let me tell you something. Andrew would be our former Prime Minister right now. No, for real. But the way how they cook it up, the way they cook it up and present it, nobody couldn't tell us you're not true. Nobody couldn't tell us you're not true. Right? And we are calling on the new heads in the Integrity Commission to publish the private investigator report that investigate the Prime Minister. We are calling on the report to be public and to be published, because I don't see why they have sent a report to Parliament for the Prime Minister and they leave out the private investigator report. Uno say, I destroy them people here. Want to destroy the Prime Minister. Uno say, I destroy. They want to destroy the Prime Minister. Uno pay billions of taxpayer money, right, to this private investigator. They investigate the Prime Minister. They find nothing. So what happened to the report? Integrity Commission, what happened to the report? The Jamaican people need to see the report. Make it public, please. And look at the bit of money we're spending up. And we need to know. We need to know also how much money was spent. Right? We need to know how much money was spent for this private investigator to come from overseas to investigate the Prime Minister. We want to know. We want to know all of these things. We want to know all of these things. Integrity Commission. Uno just come. The two heads in the Integrity Commission. Uno just come. Please. Uno do the honorable thing and publish. Right? Uno publish that investigator report. Because the Jamaican people need to see it. Yeah, man, the Jamaican people need to see it. Don't keep us in the dark any longer. We need to see it. Right? Yeah, man, we need to see it. And Sir Patrick Allen, as me boil down, may I tell you, sir, don't sign that recommendation letter by the Integrity Commission not to renew Kamika contract. Don't sign it. A matter of fact, Mr. AG appointed her back at the Integrity Commission because she have done nothing for Greg Christie to make recommendation for her contract not to be renewed. Right? A politics. Greg Christie a try play because he licky and he yummy. Right? Politics him a try play because him licky and he believe say everybody a licky like a him. And when you not get involved in that corruption, they want to use authority, right? And get rid of you. Mr. AG, do the honorable thing. Do the honorable thing. We have trust you enough to appoint you, right? As the what we talk about AG? Let me ask it. Sure. Where name again? Where name again? People comment in the comment section now. Sir Patrick Allen, me attack. Sir Patrick Allen, the Governor General, please don't sign that letter that come to you. But one thing I want to urge you to do, Governor General, is to appoint back Kamika. She's the only one inside the Integrity Commission Please, Mr. Attorney General, do it for the people of Jamaica. Do the honorable thing, please. Do the honorable thing. Honorable thing, please. And put in Miss Kamika back to her job, okay? Please, I beg you. So guys, have a great day, you know. Check me out tomorrow again on morning. And me I burn some fire upon the PMP criminal organization. So have a great night, guys. Have a great evening, okay? I will see you guys. Have a great lunch. Shower, guys. Shower, labor rights. Bye, guys.